What's going on, guys? It's Shahab here, and today's video is dedicated to my buddy Kaushal, aka Mr. Coco. He's down in Boston, and he was actually asking me what stretches can you do to make it a bit more office specific that you can do in an office environment with, a fancy suit and tie or whatever the case may be. I don't know what you wear in the office, but I made a stretching video. I'll link it down below, and that was overall not really office specific, but you can still do some of those stretches in an office environment. But let's make today a bit more specific to that need. Okay, so I'm going to go over them, and you can do this wherever you are. It doesn't really matter. All right, so let's get her going. All right, so you can tell right over here, I'm going to keep my back straight. I'm going to hinge forward. All right, and as I'm hinging, I feel the stretch in the back of my hamstrings. I'm going to slowly work my way up. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. Well, actually, a couple more times. But I'm really focusing on stretching the hamstrings a little bit before I go into a forward fold. Okay, I think I might, from here, yes, I'm just going to eventually hang, decompress my spine, and trust me, it feels great. You can do this in office clothes, no problem at all. Okay, from this, slowly come up. Next stretch. From here, I'm going to transition, so I'm contracting my chest, I'm opening up my chest. Now, when I contract, my back stretches a little bit as well because I'm actively trying to stretch the back. So keep doing this back and forth a few times, okay, and you will really feel your chest opened up, especially after being hunched over for a certain amount of time. Right now, my favorite, take one leg back, arm up, and then bend over onto the opposite side. So your hip flexors, nice stretch, because when you stay seated, that muscle gets shortened, and over a long amount of time, if that shortens too much, you got some back problems. Okay, so this is another great one you can do. This guy here, I'm going to take a peek at the camera eventually. Well, that's one right there, see? Anyway, so one arm, you can have this by a door frame, doesn't really matter as long as you can put your arm somewhere, turn away. See that part right there at the chest? That's where you feel a huge stretch. Okay, this is once again great for opening up that chest area. All right, especially after typing for a long time or using your mouse, whatever the case may be. So this one as well, try it out. This one over here, two door frames. All right, and now take your body forward. So I've put a few chest stretches in here because of the rounded shoulders, okay? And we will get the glutes eventually, but this is a great stretch to add. So also do this, please. Now, this one over here, you can do this while you're sitting down, right? One leg over, and I'm going to hinge forward at the hips, and then I will feel the stretch on the leg that is bent. It's great for the glutes. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, just really focus on that stretch. And now, when you are seated, you can do a couple other things as well. So right now, I'm just going to stretch my shoulders out, right? Because they feel nice. Obviously, what I do on one side, do it on both. All right. So take a deep breath. Focus on the stretch. From here, I can stretch my back out as well. So one hand onto the opposite knee, and then get a nice little twist. Great for the low back. You can also do this on the ground, but chances are you most likely will not lie on the ground in your office. Stretch the neck out a little bit because that tends to get a little stiff, especially after sitting down looking at a screen for a certain amount of time. So I'm stretching both sides here, okay? Forward, back, loosen up the neck, get the shoulders going as well. Do some rolls, get the fluid in there, okay? So there you have it. A few stretches you can do in the office. But if you were really strapped for time and you can only do a few, these are the ones that I would suggest you highly do at the end of each day, non-negotiable no matter what. The standing hip flexor, so that one there, and then you go over, right? Seated glute, because when you sit down, this gets tight, okay? Your posture gets all screwed up. The leg over, hinge over, get the glutes, all right? Because then your butt will affect your back, and also stand between two door frames or even just one frame, do the chest stretch, right? Because it'll open up your chest, and then you're not going to be all hunched over all day. Well, you will be hunched over, hopefully not though, but you can open up, you can reverse the whole thing. All right, so enjoy them, feel the stretches, and let me know how you feel in the comments below if you've already done them.